Hi there, Taurus. Welcome back to Star Lotus Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly read from the 10th to the 16th of September. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, and laid them all out. Let's see what kind of energies are around for you guys. First off, we have Major Arcana, the Hangman in reverse. Next, we have the Seven of Swords in the upright position, followed by Major Arcana, the Devil in the upright position. And next we have the Two of Pentacles upright. And lastly, we have the Six of Swords in the upright position. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and interpret this read for you guys. First off, your overall energy is that of the Hanged Man in the reverse position. Taurus. The Hanged Man in the upright position mainly speaks of sort of going into suspense, sort of taking a step back in order to gain a new perspective on something. Now, it's usually very healthy and much needed sometimes, because when we can't figure something out, it's always good to sort of take a step back and try to figure it out from a different perspective. However, the card is in the inverted, it's in the reverse position, which indicates basically maybe a resistance to, perhaps some of you really need to take a step back and look at a situation or look at something from a different perspective, and you're just not doing it for whatever reason. It could be maybe you don't have the time, maybe you feel that there's not that great a need to do it, or it could just be the energies are stuck for some reason. The card came up for some reason, Taurus. So there is definitely a need for you guys to look at something in your life from a new perspective. Maybe you're not covering all the angles and not seeing things very clearly. So that's your overall energy. When you come into the week of the 10th, you have the energies of the Seven of Swords in the upright position. The Seven of Swords, this is classically the liar, cheater, thief card, but I mean, he has many meanings other than that. I mean, he can also be a klutz. Maybe some of you are being klutzy or are dealing with a klutz. However, in this particular read, I think that the card is mainly speaking here of avoidance, because this card can represent sort of sneaking off or sort of dipping out of a situation where we feel sometimes we need to avoid a person or avoid a situation altogether. This could be the card, a card representing avoidance. Maybe some of you, remember, it's just a general read, so it's not going to generate for every single Taurus out there, but perhaps for some of you, you're avoiding something in your life, avoiding looking at something, especially when you have the overall energy of the Hanged Man in the reverse position. There's a need to look at things from a different perspective, and perhaps that's what you're avoiding, Taurus. You're avoiding taking a closer look at something. Definitely the Seven of Swords is sort of just kind of dipping out of a situation, and that can be even mental, like sort of taking a step back from our mind, just refusing to deal with something that we kind of internally know we need to deal with, and we're just avoiding it. And it's paired with, and your next card is Major Arcana, the Devil in the upright position. Now, the Devil card mainly speaks of obsessions, and it can speak of addictions, things like that. So for some of you, maybe you're struggling with some kinds of addictions. Now, addictions come in all forms. It could be anything from workaholic to working out too much, to it's just when we kind of come out of balance. It could be anything from overeating to over drinking to just overdoing a lot of things. This can also just speak of obsessions and OCD. For any people who struggle with OCD, it can be a little bit difficult energy, because maybe it's a little bit stronger at this time for some of you, and for others of you, could just be representing addictions and obsessions with people, with situations, with substance, any kind of substance. It could be that maybe some of you are trying to break habits and like maybe start a new exercise regime or diet or something like that, and you're having trouble sticking to it. It's always when the devil energy comes around, it's good to be aware of it, because when we start getting these urges or something like that, remember one thing: this too shall pass, right? It's just a passing energy. Although it is major arcana, so it can be some pretty strong and very intense energies. That's probably why a lot of people will sometimes, fall off the wagon temporarily and things like that, because those energies can be extremely strong. Now, moving on towards the weekend of the 15th, 16th, we have the energies of the Two of Pentacles in the upright position. The Two of Pentacles represents juggling, but doing so successfully. This card represents harmony in the midst of change. It's like when we're trying to do something, maybe we're trying to wrap up one situation and trying to get into another. It's just like we're doing it effortlessly. If we're juggling, say some of you may be dating two different people. If you are, then you're doing so successfully. It's not causing a conflict or a problem at this time anyway. You're successfully juggling your situations. If you're working, say, two part-time jobs or something like that, you're doing so without effort, and it's running along smoothly. It's a good card of balance and being able to keep things in harmony. Now, moving towards the end of the weekend, you have the Six of Swords in the upright position. This energy is pretty good. I like it. The Six of Swords, for me, basically represents us moving away from choppy waters. And it looks like there's a potential for some choppy waters here if at the beginning of the week you guys are dealing with somebody who, say, is dishonest and sort of sneaky. It looks like towards the weekend you'll be moving away from that energy. If you're dealing with the devil energy that's trying to throw you off course or cause you to become a bit too obsessive, this is definitely a good card to see at the end of the read, because this is a relief card for me. The Six of Swords represents relief. This is where we're just taking off and leaving a situation that's not been serving us. We're finally just taking our leave from it. Sometimes it can represent an actual move, a physical move. Sometimes it can represent a journey, going on vacation or a short holiday, or even just taking a day at the spa kind of thing. And sometimes it can just represent us, because swords can also represent thoughts. So maybe for some of you, you're just giving yourself a mental break and refusing to think of the complicated situations in your life anymore. You just need to take a me day and take a day off. For, like I said, for others of you, you could be moving, you could be traveling, going on an extended vacation or something like that. Either way, it's really good energy of release. It's like we're just releasing some things that need to go, and whether they be our thoughts or whether it be an actual situation, we're just moving on from it. So really good energies for you guys overall, and I would really like to see the Hangman in the upright position, where you're actually taking a look at situations from a new perspective. However, it is reversed. It just means the energies are a little bit stuck. But I bet you anything, when you guys take this much needed break towards the next weekend, I bet you anything you will then probably start looking at things from a different point of view and a different perspective, and probably feel a lot better. If this reading did resonate for you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, Taurus, you guys have a great week. Bye for now.